as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy toured the devastation in Bucha this month, where bodies of civilians lay in the street and buildings were destroyed. His haunted face seemed to show the toll of Russia's war in Ukraine. The 44-year-old's normally shaved face was bearded and lined, his forehead scrunched in distress and his eyes with heavy bags underneath. They are the hallmark physical signs that can appear on anyone who is going through intense trauma and stress, particularly in wartime, according to Glenn Patrick Doyle, a psychologist who specializes in trauma. Trauma and stress wreak havoc on the human body after prolonged exposure, Doyle told NPR. Over time, sleep, attention, memory, mood, physical appearance and so much else are impacted. The people of Ukraine, particularly Zelenskyy, are likely experiencing these symptoms as they struggle against the Russian invasion and constant air raid sirens and as many flee their homes, he says. The thing to understand about trauma and the body is that stress responses kind of hijack every out. The bodily processes that keep us focused and regulated on a normal day get kind of suspended for the duration of the stressor and replaced with processes designed to help us just get through the stressful experience. As head of his country, Zelenskyy is in a particularly unique position and one T. Doyle says presidents and other leaders of nations, like Zelenskyy, are often in an even lonelier and stressful place that can manifest itself in a physical transformation while they are in office. Much has been written about the way U.S. presidents seem to age while in office. Often, images from the time they entered office and those from their final days at the White House are compared. The presidents often display more lines, much more gray hair or heavier bags under the eyes than they did on their first days in the White House. Being the leader of any country is a high-pressure gig. But add the toll of conflict into the job and the stress is compounded, experts told NPR. Doyle says, presidents are in a uniquely lonely position. Few people around them understand the pressures they're under, and there are few people they can confide in to take some of the pressure off, he says. They don't get to lay down their leadership roles or responsibilities, especially in crisis. Imagine what would happen to even the best constructed, best maintained race car if it was never allowed to slow down or refuel. That car will cease functioning well, the longer it's redlined. President Abraham Lincoln is a perfect example of this, says Jonathan W. White, a professor of American S.